Hi, I'm Sabrina.
Hi, I'm Thomas.
So we have JetOx installed and we have the sample data that's included with the trial installation, and I want to be able to view my data quickly so I can analyze it. Where do I go from here?
Yeah, let's start immediately with Excel. Common Excel. And when you open Excel with JetOx installed in the background, we have a new little ribbon here available. And you ask for data. So you want to view data in our database because JetOx has a database. A view. So we definitely need this little object here. So this is the best starting point. And as we are working with a database, you have to select the right database. For this little exercise here, we are choosing our BICA database, so it's part of the setup, and we are using the sample data from there. In the BICA database, we have some containers, we call them cubes, where we have stored our data. We just select the orders to cube for this little step-by-step guide here, and you can now define what details do you want to see later on the grid to make the data visible in the row area and in the column area and in the row area. So it's simple drag and drop. So we want to see measures. So you grab measures, drop them for the rows, and you grab the products and you drag them for the rows.
Yeah, and now what do I click? I don't see an OK button.
Actually, it's good. So actually, we are pasting this view now onto the grid, and there we are. So the data is being pulled from the server directly, and it's still Excel, and you can work as you are used to in Excel. You can all do the fancy stuff from Excel now.
Okay, so there's not a lot here. Where do I see more? Because if I see all product, I assume there's more than one.
Yeah, right. This is very good observation. And you see all products, definitely there could be something underneath. It's bold, and bold means you can double click. And you expand our so-called hierarchy. If you go down to the level below, bikes is also bold. We can expand this, and mountain bikes, for example, also. And now we are at the products level, right? So you can see each product in detail. The roll up the database gives you dynamically the summarization of the underlying products.
This is too much information, though. How can I narrow down all of this? Or
you're right. So actually, you want to analyze something. So the next step would be to narrow it down by, for example, using the so-called filter dimensions on top. So we are still in this cube, and we have multiple possibilities to go now into a more detailed area of the cube. So we double click on all years, and you can go there and say and pick a specific year, so 2016, and we don't want to see the variance, so we double click on variance, and we go for actual data. There we are. So we are now at a level where analyzing is much easier now, or precisely describing a specific year actual data for your products.
The products, there's still too many of them. How can I narrow down that selection?
But good question. So let me show you how to do this. And at the same time, we are maybe changing also the view or in the second step, the view of the measures here. So first thing is we can go back to edit view because we want to drop some information here. You can expand the product item here and double click on select elements, because now you are in more detail selection. You have more detailed selection possibilities here. So we collapse and we select with the shift key only bikes, components, clothing, and accessories. And there we are. So when I click OK and I repaste now the view.
Much better.
Much better. And I also would like to show you, we are seeing measures, but maybe you are more interested in quarters here, so in a different point of view. So you would like to see the same data, but from another point of view. In this case, again, you click on Edit View, and we can just drag and redrop, more or less, the items here. So we don't want to see measures in detail in the columns area. We want to see month. And we can do the same. We can immediately go and select only precisely our quarters. And there we go, just pasting, and we have our categories and the quarters across.
Okay, so you showed me this edit view button. What's swap about?
Yeah, the swap is very nice. So if you say actually you would like to have the quarters in the row axis, just double click on swap and you can go back and forth. So it's quickly change. And maybe with this view, we can do a chart.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
so
be great.
because it's Excel, you can use a complete functionality of Excel. So you highlight, click on insert, you select your favorite chart. Let's take this guy here as a sample, and there we are. We have a chart on the data, and because it's still connected to the database, you can even go here into further details, click on east.
It's
and
dynamic.
then correct, because
Okay.
it's coming from the database.
All right, so yeah, that was easy enough. Feel free to follow along with your own trial installation. Just a bunch of clicking and double clicking.
Yeah, see you next time.